Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to some Rogue Tower. So we've freed ourselves, at least somewhat, from the doldrums of loss, and now we can maybe go on a journey of self-discovery and death and destruction. So let's grab some banditry, get some ballistas down, and see what happens. Ooh. I'm going to stick to single lane for a little while yet, just because double lane is kind of a crapshoot. I can beat it, but I gotta use the right towers for it. You know what? I'm gonna grab sorcery. There's a reason why. I think... Oh boy, I have like no money. But I can also go fast. Alright. There we go. What else do we want to do? Let's see. Lifesteal. Every enemy killed regenerates 1% max mana. That is really good. Let's grab it. Okay. I have just enough money for at least a little bit of this. I like the mana regen, especially per kill. That sounds really useful. I want to get it, but we're going banditry. This map design is ass. I mean, obviously I have no choice but to just deal with it, but it's not great. Oh boy. I mean, he dead. No biggie. Kill with fire, sorcery, slow but sure. And some of these would be nice. We're gonna want the fire. Do we want anything else sooner than later? No, let's go for kill with fire. One of these? No. So I'm gonna just take this one and have it focus on most armor. Because otherwise those armored guys are just gonna start waltzing through my defenses and that's gonna be bad. This is a really, I mean, it's a long path, which is good. No splits early means I have a lot of space to set up some pretty good kill path. But I really need my defenses to kind of loop in on itself to really do the trick. Let's see, heavy shafts? Yeah, let's do that. Well, we got our split, and not honestly in the worst position I've ever seen. Okay, let's just have a number of these set up there. That should be fine. Okay. Kill on fire. We still don't actually have the burn damage, so I think I'm just going to keep going for the armor damage. Do we? Or no. We get the mana bank. I don't have enough money. But that's fine. Here. You're just going to be most health. Least shield, least armor. I'm gonna pause this for a second. Some of these guys could use some levels. I think I'm running out of juice. It's fine. That should make a difference. Because yeah, these guys are just a little tough for me at the moment. My econ isn't carrying me. However, problem is I don't have enough money to fund it otherwise. Okay, we get another split. This early on, it's not great. Okay. There we go. I'll make it work. Let's see. You're still on most armor. I mean, we have enough ballistas kind of in the general area. Yeah, we're good. Of course not. Fire and flames. Another lifesteal. Another lifesteal is really tempting. Because my main worry is that I'm gonna get the fire towers down and it's immediately going to... Well, I don't want to say backfire on me, but... It's not gonna work out the way I need it to. Let's see. Another one of you. Let's just do near death. And least armor. Actually, no. Least shield works too. There we go. Okay, there's the flame tower. I'd like to get the flaming bolts, but we gotta get the flame tower down. We've got too many decent spots to ignore it. Okay. Namely right here. And we just want to focus on progress. It doesn't matter. Unfortunately, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage yet. Let's fix that. Honestly, I'm probably just going to even it out. Just have it be kind of a universal shredder right there. We'll probably want to have a couple more here and there. Flaming bolts for... yeah, sure. More fire! Oof. Okay. So frankly, flamethrowers are kind of hit and miss here. They're good. You might be wondering why I'm giving them shield damage. Despite the fact that they're going to be applying fire, they're probably going to be hitting a number of shielded enemies, and frankly, I'm just going to be shredding through groups one at a time. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Let's see. Flamethrowers do more damage. Burning enemies take extra damage to armor. Flamethrowers do extra damage to health. I mean, these would be good, worth working towards. Savings account, maybe we don't need the mana banks. I'm gonna get fire and flames. Let's see. Grab that. We might be able to get an early portal. I don't know how much I actually want an early portal, but it seems like a good idea all the same. Also, we're not running into mana issues. The extra mana on kill is probably rather effective. Okay. I'm just gonna have that there on that. We more or less just want these things to be able to chip things down accordingly. Anytime we have these long pathways, that's where I want to put them. So go for Ignite, or Flamethrowers gain extra burn. I'm going to go for the... I don't even have crit at this point, so let's go for the extra burn. Extend that. Portal, portal. Huh. I'm not actually sure if this is a good thing. It doesn't strike me as a good thing. But at the same time, the map might be fine? I don't freaking know, man. Let's see. Do we do bleed? I mean, we're going to need maybe some other things. The big issue is we are going to run into mana issues. I'm going to keep just going for it. Okay, so Portal 1. Oh, here's the other thing. We should probably get some ballistas down. Oh, damn. Wait. I realize it's wasteful, but it's worth it. Okay. And the one thing is we don't have to worry about enemies that are near death as much with these flamethrowers, because they're very good at shredding dudes. Honestly, we probably want to have just a ton of things pointed at shields. Because we're going to have just tons of ballistas. Or we're going to have tons of enemies with shields, and my flamethrowers don't do poison damage. It's not part of their setup. Do we just keep going? Lifesteal? Sure. Let's see. Ballistas do extra damage to armor. Let's go for the heavy shafts just to finish it off. Okay. Get that one there. We definitely need to work with these houses. Oof. Because yeah, these guys are a doozy. And a half. Actually, I'm going to demolish that. We're going to get it up here. I think they'll be fine, but if they're not, this guy hopefully can sort them out slightly. Yeah, there we go. They do just enough damage. Yeah, so we do have to worry about that. Let's go for the enchanted bolts. I'd like to go for the rest of these, but not right now. Wait, We have a lot of houses that I need to actually utilize. I'm going to be able to force a third portal. Also, what the hell kind of map generation am I dealing with here? It's, freaking wild. Okay. Are all of these on most shields? They are. Yeah, we're gonna want to get some more things on most shield up here. There we go. Hopefully that'll be enough for now. I'm just trying to get these houses filled out so we can get that extra cash. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Extra burn. Go for the broadhead bolts. We do need to go for the broadhead bolts. Yeah. I'm just going to ignore that one for the time being. I'm going to increase this thing's shield damage, I guess. It doesn't do that much damage. But it hurts all of them, which makes it worth it. Okay. Most shield. There we go. It's still dicey, but we've got plenty of time to kind of beef it up. And we definitely will. So, regen more, go for the ignite. Ignite isn't really that helpful. Nitric acid. No, let's grab sorcery 3 just to be done with it. Okay, so that's another portal. I'm gonna expand that one there because we gotta separate this out. This is a very dense area. Luckily, it's a very dense area with too much to worry about. Okay, I'm just gonna put those there. I'll prep them in a bit. Because what I want to do is actually get a bunch of ballistas up here. Because this is very prime real estate for punching everything as it goes by. And honestly, we just want to focus on most shield. And there we go. There's the poison damage. Let's see. There we go. Please turn. Damn it. It's still useful, though. But it could have been way more. Okay. I'm just going to have this one do nothing but health damage. Because that's a really good straightaway, and that can just last hit a ton of things. Okay. Flamethrowers gain extra burn, damage to armor. Because the problem is I'm not doing crit. Which makes this a little harder. But if I get that, we get 15% crit chance on all of my ballistas, and then we're golden. Please turn. Now if I can get it to turn more, then that makes this lane like the most incredibly deadly lane I've managed to cook together in quite some time. Okay. Get these up to 10. Okay. It's kind of good. Another spot. And yeah, I'm just going to have almost all of these just focused on shields, because that's the thing I'm going to have to constantly contend with. There's advanced ballistics. I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll split around here and then I can have it turn back. Because that would be handy. And if I can't, it's not the end of the world. I just want to make sure that these enemies are all kind of coming slowly and via, I don't want to say disparate paths. Get a ballista there. What else do we do? I don't know, actually. Let's see. I think we want Broadhead Bolts 2 next. Keep expanding that. This might just end up being a dud and it doesn't actually work. But, you know what? Worst comes to worst, I do have to get some longer paths. Okay. Oh, you're level 6 and you're just on progress? No, thank you. Honestly, continue to just push anti-shields. Okay. This is a doozy. I do a flamethrower here. And just have it focus enemies that are progressing. It does have maybe just a little bit too much progress. But it's fine. And we're not running out of mana, shockingly enough. Okay. I'm going to have a couple of these focused on near death. The shield and least armor. There we go. Let's see. Bonus damage to health. I'm looking for the range, which unfortunately doesn't seem to be showing up. I can also go to nitric acid. Oh, we got some options. I'm going to keep going for that for the time being, for reasons. Please do a 6 split somewhere in here. You're my only hope. I mean, I'm not that desperate, but still. Okay, we want to probably refocus back on this guy and just keep buffing it up. Because it does gobs of damage. What level are you? Probably have it be somewhat health. Most things don't seem to have shields by the time they get here. So it's probably better that I just have it just doing tons of damage. I should probably also figure out some other good areas to get the sprayers. No, I mean, it's holding. Okay, let's go back up to regular speed. Or regular speed. Hyper speed. Okay, ooh, frost bolts. Is what I'm looking for. Now let's keep doing near death. Because anything that is close to death means I can free up my flamethrowers a little bit. The main thing is I just want my flamethrowers to be focused on the most dangerous enemies. Let's see. Do I put another one here? Sure. Keep doing that. Oogie is not really much of a problem. I've got a ton of these guys. And yeah, we should figure out some other just good spots. Ballista's getting crit. No, we need universities at this point. I'd love to go for another advanced ballistics, but bad move. Okay. Well, that's a good setup. And I'll grab Ignite, because it's finally time where that's actually useful. Son of a... It's fine. It's fine, we're golden. Okay, another thing of note, we're not doing enough armor damage. I'm just gonna keep leveling this thing until it's gnarly. Because if I just have a couple of really good sprayers here doing tons of damage to everything that passes by, that should solve a lot of my problems. Crit chance. Ballista's gain bleed damage. The bleed damage would be good. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give up on this side. It's long enough, and it is not providing benefits. Alright, I should just get these up to 10. Come on, there we go. A little bit over, but still. Yeah, we don't actually need the mana banks. I picked them up thinking I'd need them, but it turns out that, no, lifesteal is actually just really good now. I'm sure there's still major downsides to it, probably for obelisks, but honestly, this is pretty solid. And these guys aren't making it. Okay. All towers gain crit chance. All towers gain crit chance. Okay, so giving up on that. Let's try this one, see what happens. Nope. I actually don't want to extend this too much, because it over-concentrates a bunch of enemies where I kind of don't want them to be. Okay. Do we have any other really good spots? I'm sure we have tons. Bleed, scholarships. Let's think on that, because I've got a decent amount of money. So I should probably find all of these good straightaways. And just get some nasty friendos. Okay, I think I'm just going to start extending this one. Like, I'll probably want to put one more here, but then extend this even further. Oh, we're actually running out of juice a bit. Fixed. I don't want to run out of juice. That's bad. Let's see. I could put some flamethrowers here, but it's my longest path. So, frankly, I don't think I need it. Maybe I do. Frostbolts are an extra crit. No, I gotta go for frostbolts. Other thing I should potentially do is actually extend these a bit. Because this is a heavy concentration, because it's this portal and then these two in pretty short order. Put that up here and point it at progress. Armor isn't much of a problem. Yeah, okay, I think that's reasonable. Longbow, thank you. Okay, that makes my ballistas a lot better. Yeah. Let's expand this by like 1 or 2. Probably 2. I'm not finding any more universities. That's problematic. Not as bad as it could be, but it's still problematic. What mana doing? It's there. I'm gonna make this thing just punchy as shit. Which, in retrospect, I should probably put another one like right above it. I don't know why I never did. Research breakthrough. Might as well give these at least somewhat of a crit chance. There it is. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get another flamethrower up here. Just gonna make this the bad place. Because I can stack as many of them as I want. And since every enemy has to go past that, it's generally a good idea. I want that to be my last ditch blasting zone. Let's go for even more burn damage. Okay, extend that a little bit further. Because, yeah, now it's not quite as dense of a tangle at this moment. It's still kind of bad. But it's not too bad. Okay. More... Yeah, all towers gain crit chance. Sure. I don't know how many of those research breakthroughs we can get, but I'm all for them. There we go. And we're staying on top of the mana costs for the moment. I'll probably want a couple more mana banks. But at the moment, I think I'm fine. I would love to do this. I might actually go back into the flamethrowers and mess with their tree a little bit and get rid of some of them. The ones that make it so that they do bonus damage to shields or whatever. I'll just get that through upgrades. Let's see. expand this by 1? Yeah. Yeah, this was always going to be cursed. It's fine. It didn't need to be amazing. There we go. And yeah, let's get like 1 or 2 more mana banks. Just because. Oh hey, Robo Oogie. How are these guys doing? Reasonably well. I should probably focus more on certain types of kills, but we're fine. TM, kind of, sort of. Oh, wait. If we got the Ballista bonus, that changes things a little bit. Do I want Ignite or quality over quantity? Let's go for the quality over quantity. And monster studies. Really, just that's it? Okay, question. Does this has the best range? Okay, because we should probably get a number of these guys back on shield damage. For the time being. Let's see, most shield. Let's do most shield, most armor. And you're going to be most shield, least health. Just for the little ones. Okay. Extend that like 1 more, I think. And I think we'll just leave it. Leave it or keep extending it. One way or another, one of these paths needs to be lengthened out a little bit just to slow the spread. Though, considering I've got pretty hefty AoEs, it's not as big of a deal. Okay, what else do we got? Because I've got a number of decent spots all over the place that I can just keep pushing. And Longbow level 3. I'd love Ignite, but no. Longbow is just ridiculously good. Okay, I'm just gonna keep expanding this one, I think. Got these up here. Most shield. Most shield, most health. I have no idea if those are gonna factor at all. But I'm just gonna go for the punch. Let's see. Where else do I put anything? Because I'm in kind of an okay position. Advanced ballistics? Yeah. I'm in kind of an okay position. I could do a little bit more here. But my flamethrowers are kind of sick. I guess let's just get another one here. Let's just make this place bad. Get that up to level 30. Just go wild. There we go. Like I said, I really am learning a lot of the fundamentals on this game. Wave 40 still has yet to hit, and so there's always a little bit of a doubt on whether or not I'm going to be able to live through it, but you never know. Bonus damage to armor. I could go for the bonus poison damage, because we don't actually have a whole lot of burning here. But I'm going to go for a savings account instead. This isn't really a status effect run, despite the flamethrowers. It is very much just sheer volume of AoE to just cook everything into oblivion. Yeah, the real question is going to be very consistently, do the beholders get by? Answer is no. Well, we got one more wave to find out. And then a couple of really slow stragglers. That actually got punched pretty bad. Was it this sucker that was just hitting them? I think so. Kill it with fire. Yeah, let's keep expanding that. Oh, never mind. We're at the end. Okay, actually, we want to just do fastest. Okay. Just for a little bit extra. How are these guys doing? Absolutely shredding. Because once again, most of my previous runs have not had very good or consistent AoE. This one is just, I mean, you see a cloud of enemies and then you don't see a cloud of enemies. They don't make it. Well, I'm gonna say we've passed the litmus test, probably. Let's go for Ignite level 2. Usually these runs are kind of do or die by this point. Let's see. I'm just gonna be kind of aggressive, putting down a bunch of ballistas. I don't need too many of them. But here's the thing, I've got tons of money. So I might as well go kind of ridiculous with it. Just make it bad. I should probably fill out this hill too. There we go. Chance to freeze enemies? Maybe. But I think I might want to go for make them suffer, just for the extra burn. Man, I don't know. I'm still gonna have some trouble with a, Oh, no, I did do the mortar run, though. Okay, so I don't have to worry about anything in that regard. I was thinking it's like, my mortar runs are gonna have some trouble after this, but the answer is no, actually, it's fine. I still believe there's a lot of kind of weirdly pointless upgrades in this game, and I would love to see them almost do away with the ones that are just like, this does bonus damage to, like, armor or shields. Like, that just, it's not very confidence-inspiring. It's not very interesting you get those upgrades. Let's go with the chance to freeze. Lock him down further. Because here's the thing. I have so many ballistas, nothing can stop me. Do I need to upgrade them? Somebody will say yes. Somebody will say this is a gross waste of money and I'm probably going to lose because of it. And the answer is, I doubt it. These flamethrowers are just no mercy. You get to this section and they just toast it down. I don't think I've ever actually had as ridiculously, like, aggressive of a location. Okay. Maybe the blizzard zone was bad. It was bad. Let's see. I don't really care. All of these are just kind of okay. I guess let's just increase their damage to health. Huh. Oh, I guess I have 3 university spots. They've actually paid out pretty well. 20 shield damage goes a long way. Just level it up further. No one will get past this. These areas. They're already like level 5 and stuff. 50% crit chance, which is kind of the main point. It's a good run. It's actually, I think, one of the fastest runs I've ever done, too. Like, by far? I mean, it's still got one more wave left, but yeah, like I said, one of the reasons why, I always have trouble with roguelikes, or just games in general, games that take too dang long, is that I hit a certain point where I just, like, start losing interest. Especially if, like, it's a roguelike, where the runs are ridiculously long and I'm there for like an hour and a half. It's fine if it's really compelling or interesting, but most roguelikes I find kind of hit their stride after about half an hour, and that, you know, anything past that point is usually dull. Okay, so I gotta check this. No, there's no way you're gonna be able to tell. I still don't quite know how the... No, it does work that way. If you notice, his fire value went down by a ton. The ignite, when you get crit, your fire value is effectively, you get 10% of that fire value as just like raw damage. So it's not that it increases the amount of burn on him, it actually depletes it really hard. Which is why I usually don't go for status effects, damage over time effect, because it's just not nearly as good as ignite. I would love to see a separate DPS tracker for that sort of thing. Like if I click dot, it would tell me like raw damage and then ignite damage. Because I bet that's where a lot of that damage comes from. I mean, look at it. It's almost as much damage as just the flamethrower on its own, just because of probably that perk. I'm assuming. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, great run. Had a ton of fun with it, and like I said, only half an hour long. Perfect. So, see you guys on the next episode of Rogue Tower, and as always, thanks for watching.